All right, let's see what she had to say first.
Okay, guys. So, have you ever noticed that her voice is getting higher and she fidgets when she's around you? Well, that's not random. That's because her body is giving her way. Like she's really nervous. She can't hide it, and that's because she is really into you. So the key is don't call her on it. Don't try to fix it. Make her feel safe with her feelings, and maybe she can open more. So, if she's acting awkward, take it as a compliment because you are on her mind. Stay cool and vibe with her.
All right, so now let's dive deeper into it. Let's begin. Nervousness causes you to not be able to control those muscles. Understand this. When you are nervous, the way that nervousness works, emotions have an involuntary emotions control your muscles. Okay, and low level emotions control low level muscles. And what are those low level muscles? The fingers, these muscles. These are the things you cannot control, right? And the more intense the emotions, the more bigger muscles it will start to control. Intense emotions, bigger muscles, right? So you might be nervous. You like that. People can only tell you're nervous. No, you're not nervous. Oh, yeah, you're nervous. But the more nervousness you have, the bigger the muscles that emotion controls. Nervousness, now you're nervous, right? And so you see that with the throat. Any slight nervousness is perceived in the throat, right? And you or speaking highs, right? And so this is what happens when you like someone. There's a complete change. The nervousness. And that could that for some reason when you behave this way, you tend to do more, and then it creates a disbalance in the relationship, right? What I'm trying to tell you is that this doesn't make people like you, okay? It just creates a type of dynamic in the relationship, all right? Meaning that when you do too much, you could date the same person, do a lot, and in the other scenario you do little, and they're still gonna like you. The difference will be just that dynamics, where you're the one putting more effort. You're the one always pursuing. You're the one feeling like you're the one that won, and they're the one feeling like they did you a favor. By the way, people, if you guys want to become unforgettable to the person that you're dating, I mean, you're dating someone and you want to be unforgettable, work with me one-on-one. There you'll be able to get a one-on-one session, 30-minute session, 45-minute session, 1 hour session, 5-minute session, and there you'll be able to talk to me directly, give me your opinion about your problem, and I'll teach you how to improve your relationship. I'll tell you whether what you're doing is right or wrong. At the end of the day, you're gonna get an honest opinion, because most people just don't tell you the truth because they like you and they want to be nice and don't want to hurt your feelings. You know what? The good thing, Father Alex, it's not here to make you happy. It's here to tell you the truth, okay? So if you want to book a call with me, click on the description down below where it says work with me one-on-one, or else they're going to leave you, all right? Okay. All right, click on the description. And that tends to repeat itself. The more it happens, the more it'll repeat itself. And eventually it'll become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So this takes discipline. You have to observe and notice, are they reciprocating what I'm giving them? That's the best way to go about this, through reciprocation. And if you don't know how to do that, well, then learn how to mirror people. Mirroring people, especially if you're the one that goes overboard too much too often, mirroring people is your solution. Honestly, just mirror people. If you're the one that starts too fast, mirror people. If you're the one that's, I don't want to say that's too slow, that goes too slow, you need to go to therapy or talk to someone, right? Because that just means that you may have some attachment styles issues and you might need to develop more meditation practice and talk to someone to deal with that emotion. But generally speaking, if you're the one that's always needy and always like 5 steps ahead, you got to mirror people, man. And this is why you don't mirror people. It's because you're using your relationships as a way to deal with your emotions. You're using these relationships as a way to self-soothe. So the real purpose of this relationship isn't to connect with them, but to use them as a vessel, as a self-object, a way to deal with your emotions. And that, people can sense that. Some people take advantage of it. Some people resent that. It's never good to do that. The only time when it's good to do that is when you sensed, is you start slowly and you sensing reciprocation. You get help from them and then they come to you as well. But the problem is that a lot of people just forget about the part of reciprocation. You need reciprocation, or else you're just going to create a type of dynamic that the person will not want to be around you because it's just too needy. It's too much of a burden for them. You know what I'm saying? And you could be the greatest person. You know how you say, oh, they just stop doing crack, they'll be perfect. There's a lot of people that say, yo, if this bitch just leaves me, sorry, if this girl just leaves me alone a little bit, she'll be perfect. People, it's always better to say less than necessary. It's always better to do less than what you have to do. Let them complain that you don't do enough and then do the rest. Don't be the type of person that they complain that you do too much. That's not the problem that we're asking for. Just learn to do less. And if they want you to do more, they're gonna tell you. This is not a manipulation. This is giving people space, you know? And a lot of people won't like what I'm saying because in reality, they're just in a relationship to deal with their emotions. There's nothing wrong with that. But that you gotta sense people. When you're really sad and depressed, you tend to ignore the signals people are sending you. It's like when you're dating a girl, for example, as a guy, and you know she doesn't want to talk to you, but because you're so desperate to talk to her, because you like her so much, you don't care the feedback. You know she's looking around and she's looking around, she doesn't want to talk to you, and you notice it that she doesn't want to talk to you, but you're hoping that you're wrong. And so a lot of people, they're just in a one-way relationship where they don't even give a fuck about the feedback you give. Why? It's not because they don't sense your feedback, but because accepting your feedback means I gotta let go of this fantasy of mine. Learn to be happy with reality. Accept life as it is. You know, whatever it is, accept it as though you have chosen it. Right? Once you do that, I swear to you, there's gonna be a looseness to your personality. You may not notice the difference because when true change happens, you don't notice it. When you really change from within, you don't notice it. There's a lack of self-awareness. When you really improve as a person, you don't notice it. You really don't. You just think everything's the same. You just feel happier. You just feel more at peace. But you don't notice that you're behaving differently. That's how you know it really happened. Because you didn't know before you were a needy, creepy person. So when that does change, the only thing that you'll notice is your feeling. Because what really changes when you give creepazoid energy is the nonverbal cues, the things that you have no control over. So focus on finding happiness from within, developing a meditation practice. It'll lower those creepy nonverbal cues. You will stop feeling the need to do too much once you fulfill your own needs through a meditation practice or practice loving kindness meditation that will develop self-love. And you'll notice you don't have to do a new strategy to get them to like you more, because just by you being happy within yourself, you'll start doing all the extra bullshit that creeps people out. Now, if you guys enjoy this type of content, check out my course, Dark Game, or like I like to call it now, the Complete Man. It's a course that I created for guys who have no idea how to get women in their lives. As you guys can see, I have attracted a life that brings women into my life. I do a lot of social events, art events, meditation events, and I don't do that to get women. But what I notice is that it gets women into your life, right? And in this course, I teach you guys how to do this. I teach you, so that means even if you're friend zone, if you're the type of person that lacks assertiveness, if you were raised by a single mom and you didn't know how to get women, well, this is the course for you. It teaches you how to overcome approach anxiety, how to take action, because a lot of the times you watch these videos and you don't know how to take action, how to break patterns, how to build social circle, a pickup artistry course, right? Understanding your dark side, a bunch of things that helps a guy improve their dating life, right? Where we talk about how to find your purpose, female nature, the mindset game, the outer game, right? How to get her number, how to damage control, how to create competition, first date using vulnerability, online games, social circle game, how to get threesomes. I mean, the whole shebang bang, right? And the beauty about this course is that there's a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't like it, you could just let me know and get a refund. There's the basic course, which is $99, and then there is the one with the bonuses, like that I just read to you. So just look through the sales letter, and there's actually some free clips that you guys can watch, right? I think so, right? No, there isn't, but yeah, just look at it. Let me know if you what you guys think of it. You just give it a try. If you don't like it, I will give you your money back. I've always given people refunds. So yeah, man. Hopefully, I can see you guys inside, and let's get back to the video.